If it's starting to feel like it's time to get out of the comfy clothes and out of the comfy chair, you might be in luck depending on where you live. The White House has released its new plan to help state and local governments get back to life as normal. It's a three-phase plan and it goes something like this. First, you have to prove you've had 14 days of declining COVID numbers. You also have to prove that your hospitals are not in crisis anymore and that you have a testing plan in place. Once you have that, you can open some businesses with extreme social distancing. If the numbers don't go up and you can go another 14 days and meet all those criteria again, you can open up more businesses, and those would include schools and summer camps and bars with moderate social distancing. And then it continues again for another round until we hopefully are back to normal. And there are some governors out there who are saying this is just too slow. Just this week, we've seen Texas, Georgia, South Carolina, and others open up much more dramatically than this plan would suggest. But on the flip side, we have Pennsylvania expanding its stay-at-home order into May. So again, like I said, it's going to depend on where you live, and everyone's going to be watching those numbers. Now let's talk a little sports. It's not really something we talk about on SNN very often, but Morning Consult had a very interesting poll. They were looking at sports fans and they realized that they are really paying close attention to how these franchises are taking care of their people, not just the star players. We're talking about hot dog vendors down to the janitors. The poll found that if the team keeps everyone employed, those fans are much more likely to rally around them when the sports come back. That number of support skyrocketed if the executives for the team said they took a salary cut in order to keep people on the payroll. In another sports story, I think it's pretty safe to say that none of us would take our video conferencing call into the bathroom with us, but COVID has turned that on its head as well. The U.S. Anti-Doping Agency is doing a pilot program that allows world-class athletes to take their drug tests at home with their control officer on Zoom or FaceTime. Now, there's no Olympics this year, so that's not what they're thinking about, but they do say they want to keep all these athletes in tip-top shape and make sure they stay clean throughout this, so when competition does gear up, they're ready to go and get the gold. We have more on each of these stories on our blog, so head to ebiinc.com for more, and we'll see you next time.